Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. Happy Saturday to you all. We are going to get into our monthly savings challenges today, our group plays and all things December. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this binder to the side for a moment, and I want to do my Where is Max scratch off. This challenge comes to us from Budget with Taylor, and she does have a YouTube channel. We are going to go ahead and roll our D20 dice. Let me get it out and see the card we're saving with. Let's go ahead and move these Tinas out of the way. Okay, so number 20 we don't have, so let's go ahead and just pick, because there's only 19 cards. I'm just going to go like this and stop. Okay, perfect. We are finishing up Erica today. And let me grab my scratcher that I so neglected to grab. Okie dokie, guys. So hopefully you're having a great weekend so far and everything's going well for you and weather's not too bad where you are. All right, we're going to put $4 into the savings challenge today. And Erica is now finished. Let's get our vacuum. All right, so $4 going into here, and this doesn't come out of here because that is my money for my savings challenges. So $4 going into here, and let's see what we have in total. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 2, and 4. $74 saved in this savings challenge so far. And I have hair everywhere. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set that aside. We'll scratch another one tomorrow. We're doing one a day until that challenge is complete. Stranger Things Season 5 is out now if you're not already aware, but if you're into Stranger Things, you probably already know that. All right, let's go get into our savings challenges now, guys. All right, so we are doing our group plays and all things December. We're going to get into our No Bucks Given challenge first. And she gave us a yearly savings challenge for each month, and we are working on December, of course, because this is the last month in 2025, and her 2026 is out now on her Ko-Fi. So we're putting $20 into this now, so it's this line plus 2, and we're pretty much going to save $20 a week until this is complete. So let's go ahead and okay, right here. Let's go ahead and get this 20 and put it in here. And so far in this savings challenge, I know I'm going to need some sort quick, so let's put some 20, 45, 46, 47, and $48 in here now. So getting close to 50, so we're almost halfway done. I will come in color with the next 20 colored so that we can just basically do what we just did. So you don't just sit there and watch me color. This next one comes to us from Kimmy's Corner, and it says, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So it looks like we are working our D6 today. So let's go ahead and get one of these Tinas and drop it down. And we have a 2. So let's grab this. And let's go ahead and be brave and roll a D8. Let's get that out. And we have a 6. Okay, so we're putting $8 into this savings challenge today. Let's see what we have in here already. All right, we have $4. So put this back for a 10. And that would be $12 saved in this challenge so far. All right, so we'll finish up the next 2 weeks with these next 2, a D3, a D4, a D6, and D8. So I think we'll do the 3 and the 8 together and the 4 and the 6. All right, moving along to Pam at Game and Grandma Budgets. This is her Christmas group play, and we're going to go ahead and scratch 2 of these today. So let's go ahead and let's roll a D8, and we have 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're putting 5 in for that one. Let's go ahead and roll one more time. And that is a 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 5 and 4. We're putting $9 into the savings challenge today. And I hope I'm not overdoing it so far, because I only bring 120 and 60 of that has to go to the mini. So we are putting $9 into here. So let's see what she already has in her envelope, which is a 5. So that doesn't help anything. Let's go ahead and put the 9 in. So 5, 7, and 9. So we have this. Let's swap this out for 10. All right, $14 in her savings challenge so far. Thank you, Miss Pam. I'll try to keep these in order so I don't have to worry about it when I'm done. They're already in the order that they're in the binder. Okay, this next one's from Restoration by Autumn. Her December group play says, if I had more Christmas spirit, I'd poop jingle bells. So we did roll a D2 and a D20 last week, and that D20 gave us 13. So let's do our 3 and 12. D3 is a 1, so let's go ahead and mark that down. And our D12, let's get that out right here, and that's an 8. Okay, let me switch this up because I'm trying to keep this cohesive. So we're putting a $9 into here now, and let's see, 5 and 7, 9. Be nice if I put these in order. So 10, 15, 17, 19, and 5 is 24. Let's grab a 20 just to kind of keep everything condensed down. $24 in that savings challenge so far. And we are quickly moving through the money that we have. I do have a 20 back there that I can break if I need to. All right, this next one comes from me, and it is a freebie, and it's a part of a collab with my binder besties and budgeting besties Kim over at Budgeting with Kim. She had November, it was her birthday month, and Sheila over at Gen X Budget, she had October, and now I am finishing up this Q4 collab with December. So let's go ahead and do a roll and save. I think we should keep it light and do a D3. And I wanted to do blue on this. So let's grab my blue marker. And I rolled a 1, so that's helpful. All right, let's go ahead and do a scratch and save. What do we have left? 20. Okay, we have some money. So there's going to be 1. Let's do a scratch and save. And that is a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the snowflake, guys. I know it's not. It's the 3. I was trying to remember where I put that snowflake. So we have 4 now. All right, let's do a shut the box. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this. Let's go ahead and roll both our Tinas down and see, because we only have a few more weeks anyway, so we have to kind of do one shut the box per week. All right, unless we do 2 per week. So that's an 11, so starting off strong. Let's do the 6 and a 5. All right, let's roll a D4 now. That's a 3. A 1. Oops. And a 3. So we are out. We're saving $6 down here today. I should have just saved 2, but that's okay. Let me make some change. 10, 15. We'll do 2 5s because I obviously didn't grab any extra 1s. So 10 and 2 5s. And what are we saving in this? That was supposed to be 6. So 5 and 6 going in for shut the box. Okay, so, oh, I did have 1s right here. Wow, I'm not very swift. The 1s were right here in front of my face. What am I talking about? All right, so let's go ahead and rip this off. This sticker is barely sticking on anyway. I think it was the star of the roll, and it didn't have much of a adhesive on the back side of it. Okay, so we did a scratch and save, we did a roll and save, and a shut the box. So 6 and 3 is 9, and 1 is 10 going into here, and that's what we have here. So let's put all this back now and grab our 10. This is the last 10 that we have. Okay, we'll set that right there because we have another challenge for me, and it's the scratch and save. And it's December's monthly theme scratch and save. So it says, Santa, is there anything else that you need? I can stay late if you need me to. And it's Randy the Brown-Nosed Reindeer. So let's go ahead and roll our D4 and see where we're going. We're going to say we left off here. So 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go right here in the corner. And we are putting 2 into this. And let me see, we have 2 more weeks to go. And how many scratchers do we have? 5. Let's do 1 more. 2, 1 and 2. So we are putting $5 into here today. Perfect. Okay. All right, $5 going into here. So $15 going into my envelope. Let's see what's already in there. There's a 10, so let's put this back for 20. We've saved $25 between those 2 challenges. Okay, let's move along. We're going to do Cat Lady Budget's challenge next, and it's her group play. Has a pretty little kitty on there on the couch and the wine bottles. We did a D2 and a D3. Let's go ahead and do our D4 this week, and that's a 4. And I think we should stop there. We have a D20 coming up, and I'm scared. I'm scared. If we have money left over, we'll come back. So we're going to go ahead and put 4 in here. So that's going to make 7. So let's go scrap this 5 and this 2 for $7. And that's Beth at Cat Lady Budgets. She has a wonderful channel here on YouTube. Please go check her out. All right, this next one is from Enchanted Owl's Nest, a December scratch and save. Saves $20. So let's go ahead and roll. And 2, 1 and 2. So $3. Now let me think about what I have left. So $3 going in. And I know I need money for a few more challenges. We have our 2025, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So let's stop there. I don't think we have enough money. I may have to move some money around. So in this challenge, we saved $8. So let's go ahead and put this back. Is that 8? 6, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here's the 5. I'm like, why am I short? Okay, there we go. I didn't take enough money out of there. So $8 going into there. And guys, I'm going to just select something for Penny's challenge because I know I need $10 to go into both of Judy's challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm short. So I need to write myself a note for the money that I need to move over. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm just going to take a few bucks. So we need $1 to finish off Judy's challenges. And then I want to put something into Penny's. So let's just do $5. So I'm just leaving myself a note to move $5 in HYSA so that everything ends up being equal at the end of the month when I undo this binder. So we borrowed 1, so we're going to put 4 into here. So let's go ahead and do a 3 and a 1. And we will put 4 more into here. So let's see what's already in this. 5, 7, 9, 11, and 12. Grab a 10. Okay, guys. So we actually saved $65 in this part of the challenge. We had to borrow 5 to get it done. All right, next is our 2025 savings challenge where we save $5 a month for each icon. I already pre-colored my ornament. So we're going to go ahead and take $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we should have 10 in here total, and we do. So I'm going to put all this back for a 10. And I will come pre-colored with 2 ornaments next week. And we'll finish up our last ornament on the 27th. Okay, and lastly is our gnome, Christopher, right here. He is going to help us save $5. And there's my last $5 for this section. Ooh, I think I shorted myself because I need money for Nori's. Ugh, so I'm gonna have to move $10 into that high yield savings, which is okay. It's all right. I definitely over budgeted today. See how easy that is to do, even when you're saving cash. So I will come in pre-colored for this little gnomie. I don't have a name for him yet. I kind of just pick a name once I'm done coloring them, and he will be our gnome that we save with next week. All right, so I had to borrow another $5 for Nori. So let's go ahead and take our note. And we are going to do $10 because we're borrowing another 5 to go into Nori's. And this is her savings challenge where we do $5 per week. And there's already 5 in there. Let me grab my neon green marker. Where's that marker at? All right, guys, I can't find it off the bat. So we're going to use this marker that's not neon green and go right there. Okay. It all works. All right, we're gonna put 10 in there. Okay, guys, so that takes care of our group plays and things like that. We're gonna get into our mini savings challenges now, where we put $60, or we divvy up $60 between 6 different challenges. And these are challenges that different creators came out with that either represent the month of December or one of their group plays. So let me go ahead and get this out of the binder. That $60 went really fast, and I ended up spending $70. So instead of $120 today, we are saving $130. And it's more, it's those dice. It's the dice. When you roll those dice, I'm telling you. And I got the nerve to have put D20s on there. So may have to bring a little bit more money next week if I can swing it. All right, so we have our money. It is $60 in ones. We're starting on challenge number 2. We're going to roll 2 D3 dice. Well, D6 dice are numbers 1 through 3. We'll do red first. So that first one's getting 3. Next one is getting 2. And that's how we do this around here. So let's go ahead and red is first. So, yeah. You know, I keep putting all these challenges in these binders and then, you know, struggling to get through it with the money that I've already had allotted to it. I know I used to bring a lot more money on group play days, and I'm not bringing the amount that I used to. There were weeks where I was putting like $200 in these binders each week, so we've dropped down to about $120 because I have a lot of other different binders going on, and it works best to do it that way. So I don't feel like, you know, where is this money going to come from once I unstuff it? So that's another reason why I want to make sure that that money's already in the savings account. So I'm just not powering through challenges and actually not saving the money. Like I said, we do have quite a few categories going on where they are fully funded. And we'll be working on a lot of yearly challenges next year. A lot of monthly challenges in a different way. And this is getting the last 2. Let's go ahead and move our clip down to 4 because that's where we'll be starting next week. I'm just going to stick it on there like that to get it out of the way. Let me grab my cash tray so I can pile these up. All right. And we'll get started on number 1 and see what we save with that. Okay, so number 1 is from Sheila at Gen X Budgets. This is her Merry Christmas Savings Challenge. And each one of these icons, the Santas are saving us 2, which we've already completed. And each of the other icons are going to be $1. So we need $19 in here. It looks like it already has 12, so 7 more bucks and we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So she did receive her 8 or her 7. So let's go ahead and mark off all 7 of our icons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So $19 saved in this challenge today. 10, or in total, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And we'll swap this out for a 5. And that is a finished savings challenge. Let's go ahead and grab a clip. And we're going to put this in the back of the binder, and we will count all these up at the end of the month to see what we saved. This is one of the very few ones where I don't unstuff it as I go, because I like to see what we save for the month of December. Okay, this new challenge is from Tonya at Sandoval Budgets. We're going to go ahead and get this started with this $1 right here. And this is a $16 savings challenge. So it'll be around for probably the next couple weeks. And we shouldn't be starting much of any... Guys, I just dropped my whole dice tray on the floor. That's what that noise was. We shouldn't be starting anything new past next week. We should be finishing up the challenges we already started. Okay, next is from Budgeting with Kim. And this is her December savings challenge. Looks like we already have $11 in here. And it's a $25 save, so we need $14 more dollars. And today she received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're 1 shy. All right, let's go ahead and get some things colored off here. So $13. So we have this 5. This 4 is 9. Ooh. And this 3 for 12. And I can't do anything else with one of these. So I'm just going to put it in the front of the challenge. I usually don't do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I usually don't do that. I usually just pop it to the next one, but I need to actually finish the challenges that we're on. So that's 22. Here's 23. And if we can borrow $1 from another challenge, we will. So I'm just going to go like this. We're going to set it to the side. And if there's an extra, I will share it with Kim first. So we're just going to do just like that. And let me put it here because I have a habit of forgetting to check back what the challenges I want to finish. And then I end up putting the money there somewhere else. This next one is from Cash and Color Budget. This is a $26 savings challenge. I think I'm doing these quite early. I think these are our 2026 challenges. But Myra had them available, so I had already printed them out and started saving with them. So this challenge needed $9 to finish. And today it received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So these 2 I'm going to put here. This $1 I'm going to give to Kim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and mark off these final. So we should have saved $26 with this. So let's add everything up and make sure. So that's 9, 19, and 5 is 24, 25, and 26. Perfect. I didn't want to bore you guys with recounting that all over again. I can't believe I knocked all my dice on the floor. Like, really? Just a goober. Your girl's a goober. All right. So number 2, we're going back to. We're going to help Kim and give her this $1. Okay, so this should be $25 now. Let's go ahead and mark off our last 2. And we have 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My baby has her show tonight. And I have to make sure I am done filming before 5 so I can drop her off. It's her fall play. And after this, she gets a small break before the spring play starts. So number 3 now is going to be my challenge, my December challenge. Each is going to be $2 a piece. Let's go ahead and get it started with this 2. Let's go ahead and do Happy Hanukkah. We'll go ahead and color that one in. Hanukkah is going on right now. And let's grab a 2 for that. And we'll put that in. All right, so that was number 3. Let's move on to number 4 now. And number 4, let's not get our money mixed up, Pam, this is from the Norellis collab, the 12 months of savings, and this is from Books and Finances, so this is Send Savings Challenge. Today she received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and scratch off these 2 scratchers. We should be able to cover for those. So 2 and 4 is 6. So we'll have $4 left over. Let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. Okay, so $4. Let's go ahead and color in 4 more of our letters. I'm boring you with my coloring again. I had become accustomed to not making you sit through this, and now I want to torture you. So this only needs $1 to finish. I think I'll set this to the side, and if number 5 can share with this, that would be great. So far in this challenge, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 1. All right. Let's grab a 20 and try not to knock all my money on the floor, because I just knocked all my dice on the floor, and I hope I find them all because they scattered all over the place. Okay, so next is, I know we're done with the majority, all these dice actually. Sorry for that. That's really loud. Okay, number 5 is from Mrs. Neat. I bought this off her Etsy shop. This is a $30 savings challenge, and today we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's go ahead and color in 8 of these. And we're not quite finishing this. Let me make sure I do this right. Okay, so 3 and 3 is 6, and 2 is 8. So this only needs $4 to finish. We already have 20 in there, so let's go ahead and grab a 5. And there is our 28. So wait a minute, something's not right. I had 20 in there, and there's 20. This is out of 30. So let's make sure. So that's 6, 9, 10, 14, 17, 21. 22. None of this looks right. Oh, I have this $4 one down here I didn't count for. So 4, 8, 10, 11, 14, 17, 18, 20, and 6. Okay, so this is only going to save us 20. Oh, we have these right here. This and this. So I'm going to go, we already have 28 in here accounted for. So let me go ahead and mark off this. I may have already forgot to mark off an icon. So we just need $2 more to finish this savings challenge. Okay, I'm looking like the math is not mathing. No, my eyes just don't see correctly. That's all that is. All right, so let's see if number 6 can share with Books and Finance. 6 is from, this one is from Angela Marie 888. This is her beautiful savings challenge. We're doing $2 a piece on this, so we need $8 to finish. And today she received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, look at that. So we're going to put $8 into here. This will be an $18 savings challenge. And that one that's left over is going to go to send, and we'll finish that one up. All right. So this should be 18, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, thank you, Miss Angela, for helping us save that $18. Your beautiful challenges. Everybody does such great work with their content, not only on their YouTube channel, but with their challenges as well. And thank you for always having freebies for us too. All right, so let's go ahead and color in our R. And we're going to add this $1. And all in all, we saved $22 with this savings challenge. All right, perfect. So I have to remember to put $10 into my high yield savings to account for that money and that we borrowed. And we finished 1, 2, 3, and 4 savings challenges today. So one from Angela Marie 888, one from Sin at Books and Finance, one from Sheila Jeanette Budget, and one from Myra at Cash and Color Budget. So we will get this put into the back of our binder, and then we will count everything up at the end of the month and see what we saved for the month. And we will then make sure all that money gets put where it needs to go. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I will see you tomorrow for our Christmas binder savings, where everything's Christmas themed. And Monday, we will get back into our minis and our tinies with Bookish Mama budgets. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.